Hello everyone, my name is Ekaterina Kardakova. I'm an opera singer, voice and public speaking coach. Recently, I pretty often noticed such an interesting situation. Some people, when they start a webinar or an online session or an online negotiations, after 1 or 2 minutes start to cough, they have the lump in the throat, they have something in the voice, so the magic of the first moment disappears immediately. And we know this is the most important thing. When you present yourself or you do a presentation in front of the people who never seen you, the very first moment is the most important, because we need only a couple of seconds to understand if we like a person or not. However, mostly people, unfortunately, don't take it seriously to have a warming up before you start your online presentation. You might also notice that many people who work on the TV or in the media, they are so professional, they have this very strong, powerful voice, and they never cough, or maybe extremely rarely cough, or don't sound in front of the camera. Why does it happen? Because for an untrained person, when all the cameras or all the people start looking at you and you see the lights, for an untrained person it's a huge stress. So when it happens, of course, the first one is your voice, which shows you that you are under stress. That's why don't underestimate the preparation and the warming up your voice before an online presentation. I want to show you 3 very simple exercises how you can do this. Number 1 is you have to check how relaxed is your jaw. Because at the very first moment, or in actually any kind of stressed situation, what happens? Many people do it like this. I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. And maybe you have noticed that many people speak like this. So they basically never open the mouth. The mouth doesn't move. It doesn't open, doesn't move. And many people smile at the same time. So they always speak like this. And somehow pronounced it, it's impossible to pronounce a big sound and understandable speech and everything is so closed. Basically because your jaw is so tensed because of the inner stress. So that you cannot open your mouth and your voice cannot get out. What to do? The first thing what you have to do, the exercise, is to release your jaw. Here in the middle of the ear we have a joint, and when we relax the jaw, the joint moves and we feel little holes. So you feel these holes, you have to check how relaxed is your jaw. And you just move it a little bit like this. And I know from my experience that many adult people have really troubles with the jaw. Because, as I said, they're so used to control themselves through this jaw. So they speak like this and they cannot move the jaw. So you have to check also during the day, if you want to speak louder and you want to improve your voice, you have to check, is your jaw relaxed? Can you move? And also when you move the jaw, be careful that your tongue is next to the teeth here. Because somehow when people all open the mouth, they often put the tongue back like this. But this is also, it means that actually the tongue is also tensed. So the your tongue also should be relaxed like your jaw. So first exercise, you check how relaxed is your jaw. Next exercise is we have to warm up your mouth and release and massage your muscles of your neck and your larynx. As I said before, when you speak like this, and mostly people speak like this, everything is tensed. Everything, all the muscles around your neck and your larynx are tensed too. So we do the exercise with brr, 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 you kind of do the waves, yeah? up, down, or you even can sing a melody. But also from my experience, I know that many people have troubles with this exercise because they try to breathe out so much air, so the lips, they cannot close anymore. If you want to do this exercise correctly, you have to see, or you have to first of all breathe in maximum 10% of the air and connect your air with your belly. So you have to breathe deeper and less, and then you can pronounce this. And when you do this exercise, your lips, it's like a massage. Your lips are warming up. Here all these muscles, they will also relax. Your larynx relax. It's so nice. And especially if you just woke up or you feel that you have a little bit sore throat, this exercise helps wonderfully to release all this tension inside your throat. The third exercise is r. Hope that you can do this, Latino r, because this r helps us also to relax all this tension in the back tongue. Also very important. And last one is just humming. Be careful that you don't breathe out so much, you don't press your voice. It should be very soft and gentle, not hum mum mum mum. Very, very gentle. Because with this exercise we are warming up the vocal cords. Also, be careful that they shouldn't be tensed. It shouldn't be with pressure or power. Soft, quiet, and do all these 4 exercises 3 to 5 minutes before you start your online call or your online presentation. And you immediately notice, firstly, that your psyche is prepared for this very first moment, and secondly, your voice immediately sounds very confident. If you have more questions, write in the comments below. Thank you very much for your thumbs up. Share this video for those who want to present themselves better online. Subscribe